Hey, Matthias here, and this is Haruka. We are both yoga teachers. We just finished our event here in the Arts Factory in Byron Bay. We did a small yoga party, and now we want to share all the reflections, all the thoughts which came up after the yoga event, because we think we have lots of things to share. We are not afraid of sharing it, and we can help you achieve, maybe, or help you somehow with this video. And so we thought, let's share these thoughts. Haruka, may you start with the first idea, what we were talking about, and I think it will be a mix of jumping in and out with ideas and words. So may take a picture or take a paper and write something down.
Yeah.
So it's not too confusing.
Okay, so we're going to share 9 reminders to live the life fullest. The first one is living in present. This came up to my mind after I landed Byron Bay from Sydney, and I spent 4 days here in Byron, and I got a privilege to live in the tent in the middle of the jungle, and we had a simple life. Sleep in the tent. There's no light. Use the fire and candle and then I realized that how much I took things for granted when I lived in Sydney, and now I can appreciate the simple things in life. That, for example, I have a food to eat, I have a place to sleep, I have friends to talk, and I have hot water to wash my body. And I really deeply, from my bottom of my heart, I can appreciate those things. And also, which is really it is really important for us to disconnect from the digital devices sometimes, because we are always constantly distracted, and also we are addicted to watching someone's life through those social medias and Facebook's, Instagram, TikTok, and we are actually distracted, and then we are distracted by that, and then and losing the goal of the life, losing what your true goal of your life. What would you like to achieve? What would you like to accomplish in your life? So I think living in the present is really the good reminder for us on the daily basis. We have to remind that every single morning when you wake up. And then I think, which is going to lead to our second reminder, intention setting. Intention, live your life intentionally every single morning. So this is our second reminder, sorry. Yeah, would you like to share about this one?
Yes, of course. So we had the conversation about setting an intention. For example, it's okay to be imperfect. If you start a day, one of our students in the class, she said, "Oh, I always have the problem. I think I need to be perfect. My parents told me this needs to be like that, and we need to have all this structure and all this and that, how it should be, is supposed to be." But it's okay to be imperfect sometimes. And if you set an intention, you can create anything in your life, and you can attract anything. It correlates with the law of attraction, if you have heard about that. If you set an intention to be grateful, to be strong, to be powerful and energetic in the morning, your day will just flow differently.
Yeah, so true. So because if you live in the city, especially I live in Sydney, and I have full-time job, I have same routine every single, I have same routine every day, and then my life became repetitive, and I do live the same day I do live the same life every day, and I just recently came across there's some quote which is saying, if you live the same year for 75 times, don't call it for life, and which really resonate with me. If you live your life, if you live the same day every day and 365 days or 75 times of the years, which is not a life. You know?
So they said in this quote, 75 years of the same days is not really a life, it's just kind of boring.
It is. So we need a spice. Life is a variety of spices, right?
Yes.
So then,
that's good.
you know, having an adventure, you know, I think this experience is my adventure. I got out from my comfort zone, and 2 weeks ago I decided to come to Byron Bay. I got the flight ticket, and now I'm here. I don't have work, I don't have responsibility, any duty to do, and just be in the nature and live the day like fullest. I don't know what's gonna happen my day, but with my intention of having a little adventure or experiencing new things, trying.
We went surfing, for example, no? We went surfing, driving with the car to some sunset spots, see a beautiful sunrise or sunset. And also we were asking us, how can we live our day like it would be the last day? If we die tomorrow, for example, what would we have missed? Like which adventure, what experience do we want to do? And this is something you should ask yourself sometimes. What would I miss if I die tomorrow? And write down what comes up. Maybe it's bungee jumping, maybe it's just reading a book, a family call, whatever.
Yeah.
Sleeping in a tent.
Yeah.
Go surfing, create a new painting.
Yeah.
Write a letter to a friend.
Yeah.
Invite some random strangers to a dinner party. Talk to someone in the street you would never talk to usually. Smile to people, to stranger, what you would never do.
That's a really good reminder, because we live in the shell of your like security and safety, and then that is actually blocking and limiting you. So I think another good reminder is don't be afraid of taking action. Don't be afraid of being judged or being rejected. You know, I was so scared of promoting our event that we had.
How did we promote the event? And what feelings showed up in yourself?
So we just went out to the town, and then we, you know, walked down the street and then like talk to the random people in the street, and also like talk to the people sitting on the having a beer on the pub, at the pub. And I was really scared of being, you know, what if I'm rejected? What if they don't respond me like negatively, or what if they give me some negative reaction or something? But I really love the quote that you gave to me. If you trust yourself, when you trust yourself, you don't need the validation from others. So if you really connect it to your own heart, you don't have to care about how other people react to you. And even like, you know, other people don't give you some, like, if they don't give you friendly reaction or nice reaction, that's fine, because you are connected to your own heart. So
I think you're just giving them a chance, you're offering something, and then they can decide to say yes or no. And you know the worth of it. You know the worth of yourself. Know your true worth. And if you know that, it does not really matter if you get a negative response. You just go on. You know, this is a quote of network marketing. You ask 10 people and maybe 3 of them say yes. And 7 of them will say no to your product or your service. And if we promote our service, a yoga retreat or a yoga event, or some Reiki or sound healing event, maybe 3 of 10 people say yes. We also need to deal with the 7 who say no. And what do we do with them? We say, okay, let go, maybe next time, not now, and then we ask another person. It's very easy, but at first we are stuck and we focus so much on the negative emotion which comes up to you if someone is not reacting positive, and we let it harm ourselves or influence ourselves. But actually it should just be, this is what you learn if you're a promoter or a good marketer, you learn to handle this rejection or this way of people just saying no. And that's very okay. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to say yes. Both is okay.
Yeah, it's so true. So what I've learned from doing the promoting event, and also I actually participated in like street performance that Matthias was doing, in like basking, he was playing on the playing the handpan in the street, and I was doing the yoga with the handpan. And the beginning I was a little bit embarrassed, a little bit shy. I couldn't express myself, but as time goes by, like I fully enjoyed that moment. So I think the beginning is the hardest part. You know, when you take action, the first step is the hardest part.
It is.
But once you overcome the first step, it like just rolling on. So
you know the picture of the snowball, which later gets a big ball.
yeah.
And I think that's it. You
Yeah.
just need to keep the ball
Yeah.
or push the ball rolling, and
Yeah.
then you learn, you get
Yeah.
experience, and you grow, and you grow, and you grow, and you grow.
Yeah.
What about giving?
Yeah, I think it's connecting to this, what you just mentioned, giving. So as he just mentioned, you know, giving the chance to the people to say yes or no, to decide whether they want to come or whether they don't want to come. So that is the part of form of the giving. And also, I think a lot of us want more in this material world. You know, we want more this, we want more this clothes, we want more this brand, money, wallet,
love,
love,
gratitude, good feelings,
or like,
what else?
You know, what more,
material cars,
career promotion, and or some like influence in the social media, you know, more followers, more viewers, and we are like constantly wanting more and more. But
I said it's always important to focus more on what can you give of what you want. If you want attract more money, maybe first think about, where can I give more money? May I do some donations and give and give and give and give, and later I will receive way more than I think. And also I realize I'm stuck in a different mindset, and I will break out of this mindset if I get into a giving mindset, because giving is abundance. That's the reason why we wrote it down. If we think we need more love, more hugs or more money, we should exactly give this. And it's so easy to give, even if it's not materialistic. You can give some spiritual things, whatever it is. You can give a talk, words, you can share knowledge, wisdom, and later you can attract. Because if you put out and empty yourself, you're open to attract.
Yeah.
And never forget to breathe.
Yeah, yeah, so true. Never forget to breathe. And also, the more you have, more material things or more social status or any status, career status or social status you have, the more the harder to let go. You know.
Yeah, I think you get connected emotionally. Like the ego tries to protect what you have, what you think you have. And for example, if you're a painter, I know lots of artists, they are really craving for their art. Sometimes they can't even sell it or they can't let it go because they're so much connected with their feelings to it. And probably they don't feel or understand it's also an ego craving and they don't let go, but they could just let go.
Yeah, it's so true.
And give.
Yeah.
Instead of say, I want to keep it, I want to. Of course it's important to have a balance of wanting and giving, and you need to know what you want, for sure. So also, but you need to know what you want to give, what you can give, what you can share. That's why we do this video, for example, because we know we share our thoughts, we share our intentions, our giving, adventure, our friendship, our present moment. It's our responsibility, of course, because we learn a lot about ourselves communicating in circles with other human beings, and we like to share those experiences with you, because maybe you can have something out of it. You take some energy or some good idea, inspiration for your life.
Yeah. So I like to think of money or love like energy flow, like energy. So if you hold a lot of love or money, a lot of things, material things within, the energy is just stacking inside and it's not flowing, and then it actually making you suffered, making you not living present.
Yeah, it feels like being stuck.
Yeah, like stagnate, feeling stuck. That was exactly I was feeling. Feeling stuck, feeling losing the direction of the life, where to go, and what is your goal, where I should go to. So, but if you start to give your money, give your love, give your knowledge, experience, whatever you have, whatever you can share to people. I think giving is the very easiest, I don't want to say easiest, but the simplest step that everyone can start with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giving,
because every
sharing.
single person has their own experience, like your life experience, right? So you can even start with sharing how your life has been, like how your life has brought you to where you are right now, your childhood story, or your any struggles, your any event, traumas that you had when you were a child. You can just take a moment and then listen to your heart, and when you're ready you can let it out and you can share that experience to others, because those are some advice or some lesson to other people, so which is you are helping other people.
Yes, and write it down, make a video, communicate. You don't need to share, you can share it first with yourself, your soul, and later you can share it with other human beings. And always remember, this is the last point on our paper here, you are not your mind. It's very important to not identify too much with what is going on here in this area, because you're more than this area, you're more than your brain, your experiences, your conditionings of the past, of the parents. You're more than what the society is telling you that you are. And you need to always realize that. And Try not to identify with the mind which is trying to take over and tell you what to do, what not to do. Try to feel more out of your adventurous heart, out of your soul. That's so important. We had one student, Lina, and her friend, what was the name of the friend? Lemore. And she said, I forgot about living out of my heart. I was not really connected. I always was overthinking too much. When I was thinking about taking action, being creative, I was never here. I was always there. So try to feel and go there when you go out and create.
Yeah. So don't think about it like a big step. You can even just, when you wake up in the morning, maybe just a minute or 2 minutes before you touch your phone, when you touch and open your messages or emails, just take a moment to close your eyes and 2 minutes, and then just set up your intention. Listen to your heart and what is your heart is telling you to do, telling you the intention for the day coming ahead. What would you like to do? What is your day looks like? And that intention setting, and listen to your heart, close your eyes down. That helps to really go dive inward. Yeah, and then this happens, like the mind is always trying to take over your heart, your soul. So this reminder has to be every single day. Constantly we have to remind ourselves, we have to say, oh, we are not mind, and always bring awareness down to your heart and then listen to your heart. Yeah, that's powerful. Yeah.
Yes, take the time to manifest and attract what you really want in life. Make sure you know what you want and you know what you don't want. And if you don't know, write it down and try to find a balance. Find a way to live your dreams and focus on the simple things. Most of the time we think everything is so complicated, but it's not. Actually, life is easy if we create it and make it easy for ourselves.
I think the last thing I like to share, I think we are kind of overlapping, but the law of attraction and the gratitude affirmation, even though there are a lot of negative thoughts are going around in your head, just take a moment to meditate and be in the present, and then repeat some positive affirmation in your heart. You can do the gratitude affirmation, what you are grateful for right now, and what you like to gratitude for today or coming a week ahead or in the future. So that's going to, that is attracting all the good things or miracle things in your life, because actually this brain, neuroscientifically, this brain or belief, that what you believe or what you say in your mind is shaping the reality. And also actually your behaviors and your action or your decision making are affected, are controlled by what you believe, what you say in your mind. So I think, if you feel stuck, if you feel a little bit depressed, if you lost your goals or your passion, do the affirmation, like affirmation meditation. Repeat the gratitude affirmation in your head constantly every day. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take a few weeks or a few months, but actually you feel the difference if you do it. You find a difference.
Yes,
yeah,
that's so true. Yeah. And one last thing I want to add before we are closing this video. We were talking about needs and wants. Sometimes we get attracted by some material things or thoughts or persons, and we don't know really why. It's so important to know what our body, what our soul, our heart is looking for. Sometimes it's yoga, spirituality, sexuality, cravings like wine, smoking, or caffeine, tea, coffee. I said coffee. Some natural experience, some adventure. We really need to feel what do we really need and what are our wants. And if we know that, and if we really know how we can have a fulfilled life, we just can set up the right dots and then connect them to each other.
Yeah, because we don't even know what we want or what we don't want, you know, oftentimes. And then we feel, you know, why am I here? And what, you know, I feel like, you know, why, and you feel stuck. And so I think writing down what you want, what you need, what you don't want, and clarify what is your like goal, where you should go, where you are going to live the fulfilled life. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for taking the time here in this video, Haruka, and sharing all your knowledge, your experiences, your emotions, your words. And
thank you too.
I'm so grateful also for this beautiful paper where we did the structure. You can tell it's a lot ongoing here in our reflection zone. And this is one of the last points. Always reflect on your experiences in life and learn out of it. We're going to drive to the airport now. So we get the plane to Sydney. And I would say goodbye.
Thank you, and I'm sending love and gratitude to Matthias and all of you, and please be a light of yourself and be a light over the others. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love and light.
Love and light. Yeah. Whoop.